Welcome back, YouTubers, to another Raw review with us, the British Fest. Catching! The one after SummerSlam. I am Mr. Parkin, obviously wearing my V-neck, showing my chest hair very visibly once again. And this guy sitting next to me, you don't need me to announce his name because you already know who he is. It's NJ! What's up? What's up, NJ? And what's up to you guys out there? Before we start this video, though, make sure you guys subscribe up above, like this video, and get your comments on Raw down in that comment section below.
Make sure you contact us in the links in the description box below.
And NJ, where did we start today? We started off with your favourite superstar, so take the road, boy.
We start off with Triple H. He comes out and apologises for his actions at SummerSlam. After he watched the video back, he realised what he had done, and he says he's called in a special guest, none other than Kevin Nash.
Oh, I didn't expect that. Okay, basically, Triple H says that he has no involvement with Nash, so we're thinking that it might be Stephanie now.
It would make sense after her involvement in SummerSlam. It would give her some credit to the main event at SummerSlam.
Yep, there's probably a reason why she was appearing in little segments in SummerSlam. We don't know. He invites Nash to explain himself, and that was the hour main event we got. And he then gives Del Rio the spotlight, which he deserves, because he won his first WWE Championship last night, and I expected him to open the show.
It was very good. I think Alberto did great with his mic. And then he actually goes on saying that he's the people's champ. He's going to give them what they want. Very true. And I think, again, he started off being all this face champ, but then he obviously insults Rey Mysterio ready for their match at the main event. Yep,
so it's good that Del Rio is getting his spotlight, especially after he's just won the WWE Championship. So I guess in that way, it was good for Triple H just to give him his spotlight, to explain what he needs to say, give Del Rio a spotlight, and have him do his promo as the champion, which is really what was needed for the show, wasn't it? A continuation from SummerSlam.
And that definitely gave us some feeling towards the main event. Yep. So the opening promo did its job. Yeah,
the opening promo, it established, a continuation from SummerSlam. It got our main event, 1 hour main event set up. And of course, we already had our main event in Alberto Del Rio and Rey Mysterio up, so we didn't really need that. So all in all, I feel a very effective segment. Do you feel that?
I think it was very good, yes.
Yeah, it's because I had Triple H in it, wasn't it?
Very true.
Because you love him. You love Triple H. The next we had, my favourite superstar, John Morrison versus R-Truth in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
Yeah, and the thing about this match is that you have them had that match at Raw before SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Then that's why it couldn't happen at SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
They have that 6-man match, and then they follow on to this Full Count Anywhere match.
Yeah. Could this match not have been booked to be at SummerSlam? I'd have liked to have seen this match at SummerSlam personally. So maybe they could have ended their feud or added another match to that pay-per-view card. I'm perplexed as to why this was booked on Raw, especially in a Falls Count Anywhere match. I'm just saying.
Well, the positive thing about this match, I'll say, is that it ended in a horrible way, but it kind of gave it did give John Morrison his win over R-Truth finally.
Finally, after weeks of burying him. R-Truth looked very dominant in this match, though, didn't he? This match went on for 12 minutes. I did enjoy this match. They didn't use many weapons, but I guess the ending was okay. You had you had Morrison sitting Truth in that chair and kicking him. I did kind of like the way they did that. I kind of played to Morrison's gimmick. So I guess I enjoyed the ending, so I guess it was an effective match in my opinion.
Very true, because these two don't really need to use weaponry. They're the kind of wrestlers to do it. John Morrison's all about spot and Archie's about dominance. So I think this match did exactly how it should have gone.
Will this end their feud now, do you think?
Well, that's the big question, but I'm thinking no, because I think there'll be more to come from them.
Yeah, and in a Falls Count Anywhere match, I'm glad they spent most of the time outside, because that was where they should be. It uses the match to its full effect, so I guess it was a good match. It's just I really think this match should have been done at the pay-per-view. I really do.
But like I said, it's going to lead on now, so we can hope. I'm hoping for more good matches between these two.
Yeah, definitely. We then have a Miz promo. Coming out, and me and NJ were like, yeah, what's Miz got to say? Because we love Miz promos. Until it turned into an advert for Subway.
Ooh.
Exactly. Is this the way you're going to use one of your top talents on Raw to advertise to Subway? We want to hear what he's going to be doing, don't we, really?
With Miz, obviously, he's left that rivalry with Alex Riley.
Yep.
He's kind of stuck in this one with Ray, but obviously he was busy tonight. So they had to give Miz something to do, but really, this...
Yeah, I don't know. I guess with Night Champions come up, he's not really involved in the title match, so it's not really a feud they can put him in. That's the one downfall of this pay-per-view, I do believe.
They could have given him a better promo than a Subway one, though.
Definitely, I thought so too. I felt sorry for him having to eat that. We were having pizza and garlic bread, so we were pretty satisfied.
We were sorted.
Yeah, it made us hungry, but we fulfilled our hunger without using Subway anyway. Yeah. The next match we got, though, was a Divas match. Kelly and Eve Torres versus the Bella Twins, a match which we've seen all too many times before, but not a bad match, was it?
No, with Eve and the Bella Twins, they needed still to be involved in wrestling, so I think the WWE concentrated on them instead of Kelly and the Divas of Doom. I think it gave them actually some involvement, so I guess this was an okay match.
And Eve picks up the win. I was a bit surprised Eve picked up the win, but I guess they've got to get her involved too. It was a relatively short match, but what happened after the match was the most relevant thing here. We had the Divas of Doom come out to congratulate Kelly and Eve Torres, and fucking hell, did Beth Phoenix and Natalya look hot.
Flower.
Yeah, I know, tell me about it.
It was the best attire.
This helps their feud though, doesn't it? I guess you have them after the match, then you have them coming out. A bit of interaction between the two, not touching or anything, continues the feud possibly between Kelly and Beth Phoenix going at tonight champions, I guess.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more of the Diva matches getting better between Kelly and the Divas of Doom.
Yeah, because it was very good, wasn't it, the match at SummerSlam?
It was very good for a Diva match, so I'm going to give that a thumbs up.
Yep, let's hope that is good, because I do want to see more good matches from these.
I do.
After that, we have our main event, of course, which was set up by Triple H. It's Kevin Nash's promo coming out and explaining his actions as to what he did to CM Punk, and I was really interested in this, just because I really wanted to know why Kevin Nash did it, to be honest. I was really interested in this promo for that reason. It
was a huge surprise at SummerSlam, so for Kevin Nash to come out and basically say that he got a text message from someone, but he wouldn't explain who, and then eventually, after him talking about this text he got, out comes CM Punk.
Yes, and we have this very, very good interaction between CM Punk and Kevin Nash, in my opinion. CM Punk focusing on what seems like the present in wrestling, and Kevin Nash seemingly going back to the past in wrestling. I thought it was quite a good exchange between the two. It's very heated as well, so it kind of teases a possible rivalry between these two. Kevin Nash maybe getting back into the ring?
If it does lead to Kevin Nash versus CM Punk at a later date, I wouldn't complain about it. Yes, I was hoping Kevin Nash was going to come back as a hired bodyguard, but for him to have a match for CM Punk to maybe get his upper hand over the person who kind of cost him the title, I think it would be pretty good to see, I think.
Yeah, and what more can we really say about this? It doesn't really answer our question, which is good, because we don't really know who sent him that text yet, so I guess that's kind of the question we really need answering here. Although I did like this segment, Kevin Nash seeing him in an press segment with Punk was very good. I did enjoy it.
It gave us a big tease between these two and possibly why he actually got involved with this Punk thing, so I look forward to seeing what happens in the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, and it looks like CM Punk's out the title picture now, all of a sudden.
For a temporary basis.
Hopefully for a temporary basis. I'd love to see him as a champion again, and that's just me. We then have a backstage segment with Nash and Laurinaitis. Laurinaitis can't talk to save his life, can he?
No.
And then we have a match between Alex Riley and Jack Swagger.
Well, we can all praise that Alex Riley's going to win.
No. Were you watching the match? Were you in the toilet at this point or something?
No, but when you think of these two, Jack Swagger's there to basically be a jobberish kind of guy, nothing important anymore, so I just really thought Alex Riley was going to win this.
Same here, but instead we had Dolph and Vickie on commentary. Vickie come out and distracted the referee and put a little hat on his head. My God, did Justin King look cool in that hat. And basically Swagger comes from behind Alex Riley and gets the win. The 4-minute match, it was decent for what it was. I guess it teases a further feud between Ryan Ziggler going into Night of Champions, maybe for the US title, I would hope.
The way I'm looking at it, again, I'm kind of glad that, because of the dark match at SummerSlam, I'm kind of glad that they still going on, they're still having this feud, because now we're hopefully going to see Alex Riley continue getting a push towards Ziggler's championship.
Yeah, I would have liked Ziggler to have been the one to make the distraction, though, not Vickie. I really would think it would have teased the rivalry better if they did that, but I guess I'm very content with this. Alex Riley didn't win, which is a bit of a surprise, but I guess that's the way they're going to do it, posing this feud. So,
having at the moment Dolph Ziggler's manager screw right is actually going to get on his nerves and make him want to continue this. So I think it did an okay job.
Yep, and then we got a very interesting segment after this match, didn't we? Between Vickie Guerrero and Jack Swagger, in which basically Jack Swagger comes along and says, "Vickie, you look beautiful. Will you be my manager?"
So I think this is definitely teasing the continue of the breakup of Dolph Ziggler and Vickie Guerrero, and hopefully maybe a push towards Vickie and Jack Swagger to maybe bring Jack Swagger slowly back up to somewhere important in the WWE.
Expanding the roster, as Jack Swagger so poignantly put it. And we then have a backstage segment between Punk and Stephanie McMahon, a little rehash of what happened at SummerSlam. A lot of tension between them two, wasn't there?
There was, and I'm thinking this is definitely adding more to what we were saying earlier, that Stephanie could be behind this whole hiring
Kevin Nash.
For Kevin Nash to get involved in the match.
Yeah, Big Daddy Diesel, bro. So yeah, it did tease some in there. So I guess that we will never. I don't suppose we'll know, but I guess it gives us a reason to tune in next week all the time, doesn't
That's
it?
very true.
We then have some tag team action. Here at the British Twist, we love some tag team action.
Definitely this match.
Yeah, and in this match, we got Evan Bourne and Kofi Kingston versus David Otunga and Joe Hennig, otherwise known as Michael McGillicuddy. I guess we've been kind of thinking this might be happening soon, as Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne have been teaming up with each other at house shows. So I guess this is going to be our tag title feud, I guess.
Well, the way we have it, we have the dominant team versus the two fast-moving ones. And I'm thinking that if this does happen, it's giving us an extra tag team in the WWE for a little while, and it's definitely going to make as we've seen, Kofi Kingston and Evan Bourne defeat the tag champs. I'm thinking that this could lead to something good going on to Night Champions.
I guess seeing as they're not really involved in the mid-card anymore, it's really good that they're bringing them into this tag team division now to kind of give Otunga and McGillicuddy a team to go against. Bourne and Kofi win the match in 4.5 minutes in what was a decent match. I enjoyed the tag team match.
Again, it was a short match, but at the same time, it kind of gave us what we're hoping to see later in the next couple of weeks / the next pay-per-view. Yeah,
and basically, Kofi and Evan Bourne teased a match, maybe at a pay-per-view at Night Champions. They said they wanted the tag title, so hopefully this will be the feud going into Night Champions. Hopefully WWE can actually build this feud, because let's not forget, this next pay-per-view is all about the championships, and those are the matches they've got to build up now, aren't they?
It's not the most important match if it does happen at the Night Champions, but again, it'll be an exciting one, because tag team matches are somewhat decent, and you've got two good moves in the ring. So
when was the last time a tag team title was defended at a pay-per-view? Can you remember?
It's been a Mania Wars now, but again, they've got one going here, so good luck to this.
Yeah, definitely good luck. I love a good tag team feud. Del Rio versus Mysterio was our main event for the WWE Championship in Rey Mysterio's hometown.
And Del Rio's first championship defense.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking, you want Del Rio to look strong here, because basically he's the champ at the moment now. Yeah. So I was thinking, he's going against his ex-rival Rey Mysterio. Are we going to have interference for someone to help Del Rio hold on to the championship? But nope.
Clean victory, wasn't it?
Clean victory. It was awesome for Del Rio to win clean.
Went for 13 minutes, and I really enjoyed. I think the match itself was very good. They obviously have very good chemistry in the ring together. It helps when Alberto Guerrero is fighting Rey Mysterio, because he's a smaller guy, easy to work in the ring with. And I also enjoyed the finish as well, because just as the crowd expects Rey Mysterio to win, Alberto Del Rio reverses his little splash and gets the pin victory. And I thought that was a great time to end it, just because it gets the crowd on Del Rio's back, because of their hometown favourite isn't winning the match.
It was a clever, very finish. It was a good finish. And I'm saying that now we have Del Rio attacking Rey after the match to continue his heel tactics. And I'm thinking, take Rey out of the title picture. He lost his championship match. Goodbye, Rey.
Yeah. All in all, I thought it was a good match. Good way to get Rey out of the title picture, because I think he will be out of the title picture, especially judging by what happened in this next segment. When Del Rio is attacking Rey Mysterio after the match, out comes the guy who, we haven't mentioned his name yet. Out comes John Cena to save the day for Rey Mysterio, save the day for the home crowd. And then we're kind of thinking to ourselves that after this, they have a bit of a confrontation from the ramp and from the ring. Cena says he doesn't deserve to be the champion because he cheated to win the title, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Well, my point here is, again, Cena won't see him for the whole night, so I'm saying it makes sense for him to come up now and have his say about Del Rio. The disappointing thing is, does John Cena really know what Money in the Bank is?
No, I don't think he does.
No, because basically he goes on blabbering about Del Rio cashing it in after a brutal good match between two great athletes, and I just thought, man, John Cena, what are you saying?
Yeah, so I guess this is the feud they're going to go into Night Champions with. They took Punk out of the title picture, it would seem now, with Kevin Nash, Triple H, whatever, and it seems like they're shifting from the Punk Cena feud now, we got SummerSlam, to a Del Rio Cena feud. You can tell from the way these two are acting with each other that it's probably going to be a title match of Night Champions at some point. So I guess it did well to sort of tease the rivalry that we'll be seeing in Night Champions. So I did enjoy this at the end, because it really transferred the rivalries, in my opinion, very well.
Del Rio versus Cena. That was meant to happen at SummerSlam, as rumours have been saying, but the fact is that the way they've done it now is built it so it goes on to another pay-per-view. Mm-hmm. I think the way they've done this between Cena and Del Rio at the end of Raw was nicely done. It's got them heated, ready for the next couple of weeks leading up to Night Champions.
Yep, I agree, definitely. An effective ending to the show, which really does help try and, even though they haven't really announced it, it still helps tease a feud going into the next pay-per-view, so I did enjoy that.
Same here.
Yep. Your overall thoughts, NJ, on the show itself?
Very entertaining Raw. It definitely gave us great follow-on from SummerSlam. It's gave us a good feeling towards the next pay-per-view, which it should do, get ready, build up for it. So I think, again, effective Raw definitely gave us what we need. And I just enjoyed this all very much.
Yeah, it was a good continuation from SummerSlam with the whole Triple H stuff. You teased your main rivalries, which should be the championship matches now, because the next pay-per-view is Night Champion. So you've got A-Rise Ziggler there, the tag title, and of course the main one, the WWE Championship, teased as well. So I guess we kind of know what we're going to expect going into the pay-per-view. Let's just hope they announce the matches this time going into the pay-per-view. It was a very good show. I really did enjoy the matches there too, especially the tag team action and the John Morrison R-Truth match.
And like I said, there's always bad stuff that goes on in shows. We had this Laurinaitis rubbish that was involved. I don't know why he's still getting involved now. We had the Miz, which I think really, that's the best used Miz. That was pretty bad. But again, other than that, it was a good, solid show. So I'm going to give this probably a good solid B.
Yeah, I'll give the same. A good solid B. I thought it was a good show. The only problems I have with the Miz segment, maybe you could use them a little bit better on the show, and the R-Truth Morrison match, which could have been booked to be at the pay-per-view, in my opinion. So those are the only two downers I have in this match. It really helped hype for the next pay-per-view well, and really continued well from SummerSlam. And we still got the questions, so we still want to watch next week's Raw. You know, Kevin Nash and CM Punk, etc.
That's the way that the WWE are now going, back to when you want to tune in for next week. And I think this Raw following SummerSlam has definitely got us wanting to see the future weeks.
Yeah, so solid B for us then, yeah?
That is
very good show. Good show tonight. Continuation of the pay-per-view. Make sure you've heard our thoughts, of course, the thoughts from the British Fist. Make sure you get your thoughts on Raw down in that comment section below. We want to hear your thoughts and your feedback. And that has really been it from us, the British Fist, NJ.
Gotcha.
And all we'll say now is goodbye.